Hello, let's do the easy and hard Starstruck for Monday, December 22nd. Start with the easy. All right, those are all out. In fact, brown has to just come from this middle here. I'm not sure exactly where though. Let's see. This is out because it touches all three of these. These two are out, touches these. These two are out because it touches these. This formation takes out these two. So we get a star here, star here, star here, star here. You can just, let's see. Is there a column that's useful here? Or a row? What am I missing? Oh, this row here. Yeah, green and then orange and then yellow. And then brown takes that one. And then that's our blue. All right. Well, it got a little stalled there, but not too bad. Let's do the hard. All right. This formation takes out of all three of these. They either touch or see those through the row column. No, because we have these middle ones. What am I going to do with this? I was going to say we have all these L's around the corners, but they can escape to these little inlets. So we can't quite do the X-Wing technique. What can we do then? Looking for things that line up. I'm not seeing formations that are helpful. Actually, this can't be in because it sees the entirety of orange, either by touching or by row column. So maybe there's more like that. Maybe not. Looking at the small ones can help because this only uses up 2 rows and 2 columns. So you can sometimes combine it. Yeah, okay. So what we can do is I'm going to pull out my pen today because I feel like that's useful. Look at these 3 columns here to the left. And note that purple has to use one of our stars, red has to use one of our stars, and gray has to use one of our stars. So between purple, red, and gray, we're going to use up 3 stars. We only have 3 stars in these columns. So if you're not these 3 regions, then in these 3 columns, then you can't use a star because all 3 are already used up by these 3 regions. So that does leave just 2 left in this brown. So it takes out from all these and the rest of the column. Now the purple and the red use the first 2 columns up. So this is the only place in this column for a star, which is probably an easier way to have seen that. Blue now only has 1 spot. Orange has 1 spot. Red has 2 spots. It uses up those 2. Yellow has to, this row needs to get a star from yellow because it can't get it from anywhere else. So the rest of yellow can't be a star. These 2 columns here are used by green and yellow. So this orange can't be a star. And now the orange points down. Wait. Sorry, that was incorrect. Yellow can escape here. I was just misseeing that. It's yellow, green, and orange using these 3 columns. That doesn't help. Oh, but we have the same thing in these rows here. If I section off here, then you can see that brown can't escape because that's X'd out. So it's going to be purple, brown, and orange. So the rest of green here doesn't go in. So this has to be our star for green. That's our star for yellow. That's our star for orange, brown, purple, red, and we're done. Just under 3 minutes. Nice. Cool. Well, how'd you do?